Hey, what's up? This is Toby and be very welcome to today's AR Spotlight, where we are going to take a look at the most exciting things that happen in augmented reality at the current moment. So the first one is HoloCAD X, and this is something that's very interesting because it is, well, on the one hand, it's another try to get a smartphone to become an augmented reality headset, but on the other hand, it's actually quite a cool approach because, as many may have seen, the Apple AR headset might be just coming out in a few months and it seemed to have a giant price tag, while this little thing here is actually using your existing phone, I think it's iPhone only in this way, and giving you the opportunity to still experience some immersive content. So if we take a look at their website, this seems to be the headset that you would get if you purchase it. I don't have this one, and it's also not sponsored. I just found it and I thought it could be quite cool. And pretty much what you would do is you can connect via a QR code, put the phone in the headset, and then have some, which seems like magic spell like fights here. And there's also something with the dragon I saw. And what I also like a lot about this is that you don't have to have the headset, so you can interact with people that only have a smartphone, and some can have a headset, and then you are in this giant mixed worlds where you can fight against some dragon in this case. So this is quite interesting. So in my opinion, a very nice idea, especially if you don't want to spend thousands probably on some kind of upcoming headset. So next up, talking about fire dragons, there is Monster Hunter now, announced by Niantic and Capcom. Seems to be another Pokemon Go, which was quite successful, but in this case you're actually also doing this probably this classical Monster Hunter game, right? So there's some information about it, but not that much. But I would guess that it's probably a mix between the old Monster Hunter that you got on your PSP or PlayStation or wherever, and then Pokemon Go. But this is also quite interesting because it would actually very well match with what we saw here with the HoloCAD X. So yeah, quite impressive, I guess. So this is coming in September and probably is, well, we'll see if it's another success like Pokemon Go, but Monster Hunter is quite a big franchise, so I would guess that there will probably be some news about people trying to catch or fight dragons somewhere on the road where they shouldn't be. So next up, something very innovative in my opinion. So this is Tilt 5, and what they do is kind of a mixed concept to, I would say, greatly enhance the board gaming experience. And what I really like about this one is that it's really made to play with a lot of friends. So instead of playing your classical board game, you have pretty much this setup. So you have this kind of track mat, and then everyone gets one of these glasses and it's connected to a PC. So yeah, in this case you need some more equipment. You also need a computer with certain hardware actually, but still I really like the thought of this, and taking a look at the videos here, it just looks super fun. So let's just take a quick look here. So this is probably what you see through the glasses. And what's also great is that the glasses are not that big, so it's probably comfortable wearing those glasses for some hours. Okay, so yeah, looks very nice, looks very interesting, and I would also guess, I would also guess that this is kind of the future that board games will go, because I don't know about you, but having all these immersive games and stuff like that, still playing something with other people on the table, having a nice evening is something different than playing some kind of game on your PC or your console. I always like to do split screen, but this also seems to be not the most spreaded feature among recent games, I guess, except maybe what you get on Nintendo if you play with 2 or more people on the same device. So yeah, this is also like a screenshot on how it looks like, so very impressive, very interesting here to see what's possible. So this is also interesting for something like TV. In this example, you see a match, football or soccer, whatever you want to call it, match being broadcasted, and then you got it pretty much running on this track mat. And what I would find pretty interesting if it's actually 3D, so if you could switch the angle and there would actually be humans. But I would guess that this is also just a matter of time, and this would also be a pretty cool way to watch sports, in my opinion, much more immersive than with the normal way of broadcasting. But speaking of turning videos into 3D, the next thing is Wrist Labs. So this is very interesting. So this is kind of a mixture of VR, AR, and artificial intelligence. So what you pretty much do is you take a video and it's gonna be turned into a 3D scene and you can experience it afterwards. For example, memories that you took. So I think this only works with the LiDAR sensor, so with only the latest iPhones. But potentially, maybe in the future, this will also work with just videos that you took in the past. So this would obviously be very, very cool, because this would mean you could bring past memories that haven't been specifically captured with this technology into a 3D scene. This would be just insane to relive the actual memories and be kind of unseen viewer. So this would be quite a bit scary, but I think it's very interesting. So it's currently waiting to get into a beta, and it's working on iOS, on the iPhone Pro models, as well as the Meta Quest 2 and the Meta Quest Pro. So something to look forward, and something I'll definitely try out as soon as possible. So for hardware, Xiaomi actually announced 1 month ago their wireless AR glass. So let's take a look at this one.
What is the line between the virtual world and reality? Technology is accelerating the
What I like about this is just how light it is.
AR glass.
It looks like a real glass.
It takes the lead in realizing a true wireless AR connection, pairing with smartphones with a single tap. Experience more freedom with a cord-free design and realize unprecedented freedom. Retina-level near-eye display for AR glasses, driving forward the seamless crossover between virtual and real worlds. Features electrochromic lenses, immersed mode. Enjoy complete immersion in your virtual space. Transparent mode. Enjoy a vivid AR experience. Self-developed Xiaomi AR gesture control with precise spatial detection. Place virtual objects anywhere you want in the physical space. Drag and zoom freely. Flip pages by flipping your fingertips. Grab it.
What I find a bit sad about this is that they always just show it basically as an extension of your screen, while AR can do much more than this. But still very, very cool. It looks amazing, and now the question is actually, what can you do with it, and can you even buy it? I think it's more or less a prototype. At least I haven't found any information on how and where to buy it yet. The issue is, so I live in Europe, and some of the Xiaomi stuff is not available here. So if I found some information, I'll leave it in the video description. But speaking of use cases for AR, I found this extremely impressive tech demo by one guy called Vova Kurbatov. I don't know if that's how you correctly pronounce the name, but let's take a look.
I came to love mountains for their solemn vistas, the struggle to reach their summits, the emotions and the memories they give me, but perhaps above all for the sense of escape, freedom, and joy of living that I could find only up there on the heights. When I got back to the city in the evening after a day that I had really lived to the fullest, I found the everyday life from which I had fled even more ugly and unbearable by contrast.
So what I find extremely impressive about this is that's an actual tech demo, so this is not a pre-animated video, and this really shows the potential of AR to interact and control your environment, thinking of smart home, for example. So very, very amazing. Okay, so that's it for this AR Spotlight. So I hope you guys liked what we've been looking at today, and see you next time. Thanks for watching.